Good afternoon, Ashford Manor members and members of the Foremost page who follow my page on Facebook. Wanted to talk to you today about the 4 top brands, or the 4 leading brands that have all launched new drivers in the same year, which is something that doesn't happen very often. All claiming to hit the ball longer than each other, all claiming to be the most forgiving club. And if you look at all the reviews on Facebook or YouTube, you've got different people selling different things with all different agendas as to which one they want to persuade you to hit. I'm going to try all 4 to give you an honest appraisal, an honest review of actually what it feels like, what it performs like, which one actually is longer, because they're all claiming to be longer, all claiming to be more forgiving, all claiming to spin a lot less than the others. So I'm going to try them all side by side. The 4 clubs that I'm trying at the moment will be G430 by Ping, Stealth 2 by TaylorMade, the Paradigm by Callaway, getting big reviews, and also the TSR2 from Titleist. Let's see how they go. Like I say, I'm going to give you an absolute honest appraisal as to which one performs better than the other. We've got all 4 brands in the shop for you to try out, so I'm going to give you my opinion as to what one actually is longer or more forgiving or feels better, and then why don't you come in and try it out yourself. So, having hit all 4 drivers, what do I think? What do I really think? Well, if you look at the data, there's about 7 yards difference between the slowest one and the furthest one. And for 7 yards, I wouldn't really split hairs with anybody over which driver they would choose themselves. So the Ping 430 was the shortest one, but I would say probably the most forgiving one. I'd probably hit more fairways with that. If I was a higher handicap or struggling with my driving, you'd probably be drawn towards that. The Paradigm, very similar, from Callaway. I quite liked it, nice feel to it. Felt a little light in the head if I'm being totally honest, but quite forgiving. Just a tiny bit longer than the Ping 430. TaylorMade was the next one, the Stealth 2. This is my personal preference. Looks good, feels good, and it does everything I needed to do in terms of my numbers. So for me, that would be my personal preference, not to say that it has to be yours. Titleist TSR2 was the longest, not by a long way, but it absolutely performed. Slightly lower ball flight, ball ran out for me. Feel wise, yeah, felt okay, but for me wouldn't be enough to sort of sway me away from the Stealth 2. So that would be my personal preference, and that's my honest appraisal as to the 4 top brands of what they produce. You want to come in and try it? Pop into the pro shop and see myself, Ethan, or James. Take one out. We can set the spec to what you think yours is, or better still, why don't you book a booking or a fitting? We can get you on the range and we can have a play around with all the different brands. See if it can't improve your game. Come and see us at the shop.